live again.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for bearing with us as we took a quick water break as our Rangers licked their wounds after that horrible fight with the putties. What's happened so far this evening is our team of Rangers found themselves at Angel Grove's most largest and funnest, because that's a word, holiday party to lend their time and talents to making the night one to remember for the citizens of Angel Grove. And well, it's another night to remember because the putties attacked. It's
They won't forget.
That's true. They won't. They seemed eerily intent on kidnapping the Santa Claus that was working the event this evening. But as our Rangers managed to save Santa from the machinations of the putties, his magical bag full of snow globes that he was doling out to the kids for the evening was taken as the putties absconded with them. Rangers rather perplexed as to what exactly is going on. To figure out what's happening, they have teleported back to the command center where Thea is getting some medical assistance. And we're going to pick up there. Alpha is bandaging Thea's wounds and going, ay, 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 this looks like a bad cut, Thea. Are you all right?
I'm gonna be okay. Just we need to figure out what these putties are up to.
Zordon, do you have any ideas what's going on? Yes, unfortunately, I do, Rangers. Please turn to the hollow globe. And the hollow globe, which is at the other end of the command center, lights up, and you see the gentleman that you recognize the face on the snow globe, or on the viewing globe. Oh gosh, too many different globes tonight. As the face of the Santa Claus that was at the event tonight. He has this mirthful, happy look on his face as the view pans backwards, and you see Santa wearing a red Ranger suit and doing battle with a candy cane sword against a number of putties.
Santa is a Red Ranger?
Zordon,
Hang on. Santa Claus is real?
I don't
No,
remember
that's-
this Christmas special.
and he's a ranger. That can't be
Indeed,
right.
Does he have a
indeed.
sword?
Santa's connection to the morphing grid as strong a stronger connection as there ever has been. And though Santa is not an active member of the Power Rangers team, we do hold him as a reserve member. Thea, yes, he does have his own Zord.
And is it a reindeer?
It's the sleigh.
Oh my god, Santa's real and he's the Power Ranger.
What about the
And
Easter
he's got a
bunny?
sword.
The less we talk about the Easter Bunny, the better.
I have so many questions.
I'm sure you do, Rangers. I will do my best to answer them.
Santa looks like he's gonna be all right.
It's a good question for Rachel.
Yeah, he looked fine. I just thought he was kind of I thought he, was a nice middle-aged guy who got hit over the head by a putty. But like, that's the real Santa. Like, Santa's real and he's a Power Ranger.
And he gave you a gift.
He did?
Didn't you get a snow globe?
Oh yeah,
You do have the snow globe.
I do have a snow globe.
Alpha,
It's all-
can you analyze this?
Yeah, I'll hold it up and go like, Zordon, like, he gave me one of these and his bag was full of them. why would the putties be interested in this?
Alpha, will you please take a scan? If it is what I think, however, Santa was imparting a part of his Christmas magic to the children of Angel Grove. This is something that he does on a yearly basis. He travels the world, meets children, gives them a piece of the holiday spirit. In doing so, he diminishes his connection to the morphing grid for a short amount of time in order for joy and happiness to proliferate again as kind of a ward against evil. On Christmas night, when he delivers his gifts, he recovers that magic, reestablishing his connection to the morphing grid.
That's so cool.
Alpha has taken the thing and run it over to some scanner that looks like a microwave, and all you have to do is close the door, push a button, and it'll ding in about 5 minutes when it has an answer.
Big sticker over Black and Decker in
Yep.
the lower counter.
But if that is the case, and the putties have made off with part of Santa's magic, Christmas and the world is in danger.
Well, golly, how do we get it back from him?
I don't know where the putties have taken Santa's magic. We will have to run a scan.
Well, I mean, if we have a little bit of his magic, can we just scan for that?
Alpha chimes in, yes, as soon as I can confirm that the snow globe actually holds a piece of Santa's magic in it. I may need all of your help, though, in triangulating the location of where the signals would be coming from.
Just tell us what to do, Alpha.
Anything you need.
Yeah, you Rangers are so helpful. As you guys get a chance to mill about the command center for a few more minutes, finally there is a bright and shiny ding from the microwave as it finishes its analysis. Alpha 5 goes over, pushes the door open, pushes the button, and the door opens up, and he pulls it out and he says, Zordon, you were right. This does contain a piece of Santa's magic. And by the looks of it, he had several hundred, if not 1,000, in his possession tonight. That is a grave concern, Alpha. So much of Santa's magic concentrated in one location. It's no wonder Rita sent the putties to abscond with it. I like that word tonight, apparently.
It's a good verb. It's a solid verb.
Unless you're a high schooler.
Then if you use it in class, your teacher's like, where did you figure that out?
I read.
I read. Yes. So Rangers, we need to triangulate and see if we can't discern where the putties may have taken Santa's magic. The greatest concentration of Santa's magic should be at the North Pole, so we can rule that out in our scans. But I leave it in your hands. For this, I am going to initiate a skill challenge. Each one of you will have the opportunity to choose a skill from your list that you think would be applicable here. Doesn't matter what you're trying to do, how you're trying to be helpful. I will take pretty much any and all ideas. Some will have higher difficulty checks than others. You can lend assistance to a ranger if you are trained in it. This is not something that I actually put down, so let me look for lend assistance real quick for everyone.
Good choice, because I have a teacher perk, Andy, that lets me lend assistance to everybody. And give them
That's right, you
additional
do.
action. So that's what I would
So-
like to do. I'd like to backseat Power Ranger.
All right, so Lend assistance allows you to. This aid will grant the leader either an edge or a dice or an upshift. So you have to have a skill in it, obviously, except for Alex because you have the teacher skill or the teacher background. And you can only benefit from it when 2 or more characters working together would be helpful. So if 2 of you, I will say no more than 2 people can work on technology because there's only so much room at the console to worry about that kind of stuff. But for anything else, you would really be able to assist. So Alex, with your teacher background, you can assist so long as you have a skill in something that somebody's doing.
Yep, I can any non-combat skill check with an additional edge, and if I'm specialized in it, they get 2 additional edges.
Yep. So, what would you like to do?
Can Evie use alertness with her specialty in perception to be basically watching the scanners as they're doing the scans to kind of look and, trying to be observant for where the pings are coming from?
Certainly. I like that. For that, I'm going to give you a difficulty of 12 test.
Okay.
And is it 1 edge from Thea or 2? I
It
have
would
a
be
D2 in alertness. I don't know.
Yeah, you're not specialized because you don't
Oh.
have the same specialization, but you
Yep.
do have the skill, so you would give Evie an edge.
I
Okay.
see my specializations in diplomacy. There's a
Yes.
word. I only have 1 skill I have a specialization in. So.
Yep. Because you guys, there's only a certain number of skills that skill points that you get.
That is a critical success, a 21.
All right. So, Evie, you're going to watch the scanners once everyone is working on them to be able to help triangulate. So I will give you your bit of information once we get through everybody else. But that is a very good roll, which will get you a lot of information.
Okay.
All right. Who's next?
I've got an idea.
Okay.
Total Gen Z idea. I have a specialization in pop culture, and when else am I going to get to use this? So I would like to use Twitter and TikTok and stuff like that to search all the socials for anybody with any weirdness out there who is broadcasting it online.
Okay. I like it.
Using specialization, yes.
Yes. This will be a difficulty 10 for you because you are fairly fluent at TikTok.
Is this one in which Thea can help?
Thea, do you have a skill in culture?
I don't have a dice in culture.
No worries. No change, difficulty 10 and normal. Nope. I get distracted watching a dance video.
Cameron, I'm going to let you spend a point of personal power to re-roll that.
Oh, okay. Personal power, that's the lightning bolts.
That is the lightning bolt, yes.
Lightning bolt.
Because Black doesn't have any other use for personal power at 3rd level, so this seems like a good opportunity to use that. And it's helpful for my story. So
as a reroll?
As a full re-roll.
'21 success.
21. So, Cameron, as you are looking through, scrolling through TikTok and looking for all sorts of Christmas weirdness, you are actually getting a lot of weird little videos. Places around the world that are known for really large holiday displays are in the process of taking them down and violently taking them down. The tree at Rockefeller Center, people are like stealing the bulbs off of it and smashing them on the ground. They're tying ropes around the tree to try to bring it down onto the ice rink itself. There's all sorts of stories about, you had all those TikTok videos about the Black Friday stampedes. We're a week out from Christmas. There shouldn't be any of those anymore, and yet they're happening all over in different department stores and stuff. Not for people trying to get gifts, but trying to return them.
You guys, this is crazy. Everybody's losing the holiday spirit.
Well, that's not good. Somebody call Mariah Carey.
Oh. All right, who's next?
Well, we have a energy source, so let's see if I can use my engineering to refine or focus the scanners on that particular energy and weed out interference. Basically, try and make them a lot more accurate and more poignant to the data we're getting in.
Okay.
I can help
And-
with this.
Oh. So that would be 2 upshifts?
You don't have a specialization?
No,
Oh, you do, 'cause this
I'm,
is-
I'm just skilled
yeah.
in it.
So you just
so we
one
want-
upshift. Yeah.
And Eureka had a great idea, which will let me gain edge on the roll as well.
Nice.
And I give an edge, not an upshift, if that affects in any way.
Gotcha. I think you only have 1 edge.
I think you can have 2 because it says if I'm specialized, I can give 2 edges on it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I am double checking. I know you can because obviously it says you can. I just want to remember what the heck that actually means. Edge 89. Let's see here. Multiple applications of either aren't counted unless a perk specifically allows you to have an extra edge, which Alex has. Otherwise, if you have 2 sources of edges or snags from different sources, you still only roll 1 additional die. Anytime you would have edge and a snag, you have neither, and you roll 1d20. So I'm not sure I quite have the interpretation of that, but if you need to, you would have another roll of the d20 from the
Okay, so if I've got
other edge.
Alex's edge, I can save mine. They're limited.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Difficulty?
For you, this will be a 15.
Okay.
Look at that.
Critical
success.
Bang.
All right. Now the dice are rolling.
It can be done.
It can be done. So yeah, so you're starting to triangulate, and you can see the world is starting to like there were pockets of energy of that same magic kind of everywhere. Angel
Mhm.
Grove being one of the stronger ones, and all of that is kind of drifting away.
It's actually dispersing.
It's actually dispersing from those areas. You do note, and Evie, with your role from earlier, you do note that even though you specifically put the North Pole out of your mapping setup, the highest concentration is actually coming from right around there. Not in the area, not specifically in the area where Alpha gave you the coordinates to Santa's workshop and home, but somewhere really, really close by. And it's almost as though the magic from Santa's area has all been siphoned into this locale.
Hey y'all, you seeing this?
What do you got?
Well, it best I can tell from looking at that scanner, I'd guess that all the magic's being taken there.
To the North Pole.
Sounds like that's where we need to go, Rangers.
Yeah.
Rachel?
How
I was gonna say, Rachel, you have the ability to roll if you want to. I will say that pretty much there's a little bit more information that you could theoretically get from this, but if you don't want to, you guys have more than enough successes to roll forward.
I'd like to. So is insight more like a personal thing, or is insight also like
Reading situations and
reading situation?
Yep.
Okay. So while everybody is doing their individual things, I think she's going to kind of stand back and just kind of like, because she doesn't have a lot of the tech skills, she doesn't have a lot of the leadery skills, she doesn't have a lot of the social media skills, but she's pretty good at putting, taking disparate pieces and putting them together. So I think she's going to kind of stand back and just kind of absorb what all the other ones are doing and kind of just free associate until something comes to her.
Okay, go for it.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
That's fun.
Way to go, hero.
14.
Yes. Okay. So you're doing a lot of free associating. So I'm going to say that with all of that, and like you're probably tracing back through all sorts of like stories about Santa and stuff that you like everything you've absorbed from your 17-ish years on the planet that you can remember about Christmas and stuff like that, because there's a lot of stuff. It strikes you that there's probably outside of the morphing grid, there's probably a source of Christmas magic. And it's possible that while the putties needed the snow globes for the magic that they contained, if you guys were able to triangulate with one of them where a larger source would be, having that many more would have given them the exact location that Rita would need to go to get at that source of that magic.
Okay. So she was basically using the concentration of stuff in Angel Grove as a way to basically get find out where
it since she stole such a high concentration, it would give her a leg up from you guys to pinpoint exactly. Like you guys have a general area that's a certain certain diameter wide. The amount that Alpha said was potentially in the sack would be able to pinpoint it within hundreds of feet, not miles.
Okay. Gotcha. So she's probably working on or has already found a way to get direct it. All right. So I'll impart this to the rest of the Rangers and Alpha and Zordon.
Yep.
You mean Rita's literally attacking Christmas?
Yeah. Santa Claus is real. Santa Claus is a Ranger. Rita's trying to steal Christmas. I should not be this excited. I understand this is a really big deal and this is a really big problem. And I'm so happy right now.
I don't blame you.
I've seen so many movies.
How close can we get?
If you give me a few more minutes, I can triangulate it a little bit closer, but I don't know how much time you all are going to have.
Like,
to kick us out of the North Pole after a minute?
Well, I think what Alpha means is that every minute spent waiting here is a minute that Rita gets closer to capturing that Christmas magic and doing unspeakable evil with it.
Well, I think we
Yeah.
need to get going.
time to go.
Yeah, let's go stop her.
Time to go. We have to save Christmas.
I mean,
All right.
Does Santa have a communicator too?
It's a very good thought, Tristan. I will try to raise him, and you can see the viewing globe lights up again. But it focuses on a shadowy uh, snowy glade. You can see bits and pieces as like as though the focus is very as having a lot of trouble staying on. But you can see some reindeer in harness kind of laying on the ground. There are tracks kind of everywhere, and a red and white gloved hand kind of reaches into the viewing globe and then falls into the snow. And the viewing globe goes dark.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
I believe.
Y'all, I'm gonna guess
Listen.
that's not a good sign.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably pretty bad. How do we get to the North Pole?
Pretty much just morph and teleport.
Okay.
Just waiting for Thea to say the words.
Oh, that's right. We've been to other planets. Right.
Well,
We took a
Rangers,
spaceship
roll
to
out.
those.
Oh, come on,
Oh,
Alex.
no.
Get the water bottle and just spray.
Well,
No.
now I'm
Alex,
not
lean
doing
into
it.
the tropes.
I don't remember what they say.
It's in the black at the top of your character sheet.
That's right, it is.
Oh, it's morphin' time.
Yeah, finally.
You gotta do the morph though.
You got to do the morph, though.
Shit, it's been 30 years.
You forgot. You
Um,
forgot what your guy is. Tyrannosaurus.
Little arms forever.
Oh, is that when the Zord? That's not when the Zord comes out, right?
Oh,
This is
you
the
say
part-
No,
you're
but-
a dinosaur when you morph.
Oh.
Yeah, you just yell Tyrannosaurus.
Oh, well, Tyrannosaurus.
There you go.
Mastodon.
Saber-tooth tiger.
Pterodactyl.
Triceratops.
You blinked. I'm so happy.
Well, you asked him to. All right.
Merry Christmas.
Go ahead, everyone, and please click on the it's morphing time button on your character sheet. That will put you into your ranger forms.
Oh,
And as you stand before Zordon, as your rangers, he looks down upon you and he says, "Good luck, rangers, and may the power protect you." And
Thanks, Zordon.
and you guys
the
will
power's
all
mine.
you guys will all teleport to my new map.
Ooh.
Map.
It's a good map.
On this map,
Oh, yes.
I told you.
Jesus Christ.
I have broken Carl. I will let Peter know that her Santa putties have broken you, Carl.
I love the Santa putties.
My girlfriend was very, very helpful and photoshopped some putties with Santa hats for me. So at the bottom of the map here, you have your tokens, which are double-sided, and you can click on them and shift into your ranger helmets as you have morphed. I believe it is
I don't
Right
know how
click.
to do it.
right click, multi-sided, choose side. And then from there, just slide the bar because there's only two sides. There you go. All right. So you show up at this wooded, snowy clearing. Santa is down on the ground next to his reindeer. A pair of candy cane swords lie next to him. There are several Santa putties and a large evil clown snowman approaching this brightly lit fir tree that is covered in glistening white snow. A golden star pulses atop its highest branch, as though a living force resides within it. The two putties closest to the tree are attempting to climb its branches. The ornaments dangling off of it, falling to the ground and nestling into the snow at its base as they make their way up to, as they try to make their way up to the top of the tree. And the snowman turns and looks at all of you and goes, "Ah, Rangers! So nice to meet you."
Oh.
Is the snowman's named
Oh.
Arnold?
No. Blizzaro, the snow clown, at your service. And Rita has told me to keep you from meddling in her affairs.
That's cold, man. That's cold.
Oh.
All right. I believe that should signal initiative.
Yes, you think?
I
I
don't think
think.
we should trust Thea's initiative this time.
Taya, I believe in you. I'm following your lead.
Hey, Andy,
Yes,
should we get a story point for being in a
Oh,
action-packed scene? That
you certainly should. Yes, everyone should get a story point for being in a scene, and not 5 of them.
Wow,
Wow. Okay.
that was generous.
Yeah, I know. That was not what I meant to do. I was like, I have to give 5.
Evie, don't forget to click on your token.
yeah, I had the
I'm
wrong
just-
tool selected.
So everybody should have 1. Let's see here. I'm gonna recall all. Evie has 2. Thea has 1.
You just stole all our
I'm just-
points.
I did. I'm gonna give everybody 2 story points.
Okay.
There. Because you guys did such a good job with the last scene too.
Andy,
I'm
I
gonna
did
take-
click on my token, but it didn't go over.
Did you roll the initiative at the top of the at the top of your character sheet, or did you roll the initiative skill?
I rolled the initiative skill.
That would do it.
Same thing I did in the first fight.
You do get a +1 from me for what it's worth.
Oh, because you're following.
I am following.
Okay. Let me get my character sheets open for my guys. Holiday putty.
You said his name's
Roll
Lazaro
initiative.
the Clown Snowman?
No, Lazaro the Snow Clown.
Bizarro the
Yep.
Snow Clown. That's right.
All right. I mean, I have Blizzaro the Snowman as the sheet name, but you know, yeah. Okay, come on. Why are you being? Roll20 was being a bit weird there. There we go. Click on that. Open the sheet. Click initiative. There we go. Did that work? It did. Okay. Everyone's rolled. Tristan, you were going behind.
Yeah. I got
Yeah.
a 3 on the D4, so it'd be a per 13 goes to 14, and then I'll go to an 11.
All right. I have to add turn. Thea gets a 14. And Tristan gets a 11.
11. Yep.
Okay.
I improved both our rolls by 1.
All right. I think I have everything on this list. Let me double check here. We have Evie at 23, Thea at 14, Blizzaro at 12, Tristan at 11, the Holiday Putties at 7, Rachel at 5, and Cameron at 3. Is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Rangers, 2 sets of bad guys. Cool. We are good to go. Evie. you get to
Yeah.
start us
So
off.
you said there's putties trying to climb to the top of the tree.
There are certainly putties trying to climb to the top of the tree.
All right. I am going to hold my hand up into the air as my power rifle, my Stormwind's rifle appears. Sprint over off towards the side of the map into cover. I have movement for days.
You have movements for days. Do you want to roll your acrobatics as well for your?
I would like to roll my acrobatics. Yes. So that's a 2. I can't use my volley when I have moved, so I'm not going to be able to shoot both of them. But I am going to, since I used a free action to summon my rifle. I will aim for 2 free actions and shoot at whichever of the 2 putties is closer to the top of the tree.
That would be the one on the far left.
Okay. And I'm going to spend a story point to use this as if I were specialized.
Okay.
And
I will take that story point.
what is my difficulty?
Your difficulty will be a your difficulty will be a 13, but you do get an upshift on this because he is currently hindered trying to climb the Christmas tree or the fir tree.
Let me re-roll that. Let me go back then because I was already.
You're almost already done.
Yeah, and so
Sorry.
I have 3 upshifts.
Darn it, we're going to showcase the power of these Power Rangers.
Yeah, so that is a critical success.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a d20, a total of 20. But yeah, critical success. I am within short range, so yeah.
Yep. Do you want the alternate effect of your rifle? Because you did score critical success, you are able to utilize the alternate effect as well, which would allow that shot to hit at least 2 more targets, as long as they're within 30 feet of that one.
Oh, so it's within 30 feet of that target. It's not within 30 feet of me.
Correct.
So that changes everything. Because I would have just gone ahead and downshifted to do that. But
that's how I'm going to play it until I know better about building weapons with alternative effects.
Sure, no, it makes sense. Then yes, I would like to shoot all 3 of those putties.
All right,
that are right around the tree.
That will hit all 3 of those putties that are right around that tree. That does an energy damage. They are a little bit hardier than normal putties, so that will deal 1 point of energy to each of them.
Okay.
What does it look like, Evie?
Yeah, so Thea goes, summons her rifle,
Evie
goes running, vaulting, lands up on top of, right by that tree over there, pulls the rifle down, and then it's almost as if time stops for her as she just breathes in, aims down the sight of the rifle, and plum, plum, plum.
Very good.
Like they were targets on a range or skeet.
Very good. All right, that is going to take us to Thea.
I do not aim with my hands, I aim with my heart.
That's what's up. Thea will yell, "Come on, Rangers, let's put the heat on," and go over here. And I will raise my hand in the air, summon my Thunder Tail Javelin, and chuck it over here at this dude.
Very nice.
And that is between my short and my top range, so I don't know what the penalty is for that.
I believe it's a downshift.
Okay.
Again, another thing to just make sure I double check on.
And that goes down to 0? Or no, it's down a dice.
It's down a dice, yes.
Okay.
So it's a -1.
For my athletics, so it goes from a D2 to a minus to a -1.
Hey, Alex, you could use free actions to aim.
What's the benefit of that?
Upshifts.
I will do so.
So then you don't have any shifts. Well,
I don't know how many free actions you get in a turn, but
you get 1 for having a speed of 3, and then it is your total speed -4 for everything above that. So,
Wow.
yes. So, what's your total speed, Alex?
30 feet.
No, your speed essence. Sorry.
Oh, my speed essence is 5.
So you have 1, or no, but you would get 2.
Two.
Yeah,
2.
you get 2.
So you could use 1 free action to aim, which would negate the downshift for.
I will
Yep.
do that.
And throw the javelin.
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty for this will be 13.
And I give a mighty throw for a 16 and a critical success.
All right. So your Thundertail Javelin will strike and do damage. Its alternate effect that you get on a critical success is also a maneuver. So you can knock that one prone, range disarm, pin it to the ground. What would you like to do for your maneuver?
Oh, let's pin it to the ground.
All right. So you have immobilized that putty. It has lost its ability to move.
I've tracked and fielded him.
You did track and fielded him. Anything else, Thea?
Nope. I will just gesture to the Rangers to roll out and do the thing. Go get him.
Okay, we'll get you in a Transformers game eventually, Alex.
Go get him, Rangers.
Carl.
Yeah, I'm on it already.
I don't know, Brian. Oh,
All right. How do I have EV open still? I didn't know.
So weird thing I just discovered looking
Yes.
at up range. Which wouldn't have changed anything for me, but would have actually helped Alex right there.
Oh, yeah?
The range is the minimum range and the maximum range.
Ah, okay.
So if you are shooting at something that is under your minimum range, you actually get the downshift because you're too close to actually
it.
be able to target it.
Mhm.
But there is not a downshift for being between the two numbers.
Okay.
So
that's
weird, but okay.
Makes sense. All right. So Blizzaro is going to move his movement, and he slides on the snowy ground, almost as though he's sort of skiing his way up. He will move to here, and he looks at Thea, and he goes, "Ooh, red like my scarf, red like the blood on the ground." Well, you know what they say. Let it snow, let it blow, let it snow. And around him, he conjures a 20-foot emanation. Because I can do this. I swear I know how to do this when roll 20.
You'd be a lot cooler
Maybe.
if you were a snow mime.
Where is my... There it is. 10 foot. And we're going to make it blue. There we go. He summons a 20-foot diameter emanation around him, and he is engulfed in a snowy blizzard-like aura. You can see things getting picked up off of the ground, kind of swept up in it. Looks to be relatively dangerous, and it's also very concealing. It's very hard to see him in the middle of this snowy blizzard. And that is his standard action and move.
Andy,
Tristan.
are we supposed to be able to see that aura?
Yes.
I think you have it visible only to yourself.
Player permissions can see it, but can't edit it. There we go.
There it
Yep.
is.
Now we
There
can
it
see
is.
it.
Okay.
Good color choice.
I thought so.
So Tristan will run up here beside Santa. As a free action, we're going to aim at the putty on the left of the tree, the one closest to the top.
Okay.
My first free action, and take a shot with my blade blaster. So he's past the 40 minimum, but within the 100 maximum, so be 1 up shift for aiming.
Mhm. And difficulty for and another upshift because he is hindered from climbing the tree.
Gotcha. So be that should be the shift. D4. Difficulty's 13 still.
Yes,
I'll be darned.
that will hit. Tell me what it looks like as you knock that putty off of his perch.
So he will run up beside Santa using Evie's shots as a guide, following her aim, pulls up his blaster, looks down the sights and takes a shot. We're saving Christmas, and fires it off and hits him.
Alright.
And with my second free action, I will. You said Santa was a ranger, so I'm going to kneel down, put an arm under him, help pick him up. Say, "We're here for you, Santa. We're going to save Christmas." And I'm going to spend a personal power point and try and heal him of a wound. Let's get Santa back in the fight.
There we go. All right, good job. I will deal you a story point for that.
I'll give you a personal power point in return.
Come on.
Hey Andy, since
Yes.
I did not understand how ranges work and thought I had to be within 75 feet, can I
Mhm.
move back so I would have been more than 75 feet away?
Yes, you can. Yep. I'll let you go ahead and reposition. That's fine.
Because that I couldn't have made that shot if I'd gotten that close.
The putty in the top left corner is my initiative putty, so do not worry about trying to fire at that putty. Apparently, the one on the left was the one I chose for my initiative, and that's the one you guys took out first. So good job, guys. All right, my holiday putties have a speed of 3, so they
Wow.
can move and attack this turn, as long as they're within range. You see that they do move around the emanation that is surrounding Blizzaro. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Action to sprint. We'll move them up to Thea. That one got to Tristan. This one's going to move over here, kind of take up position on Santa's sleigh. This one is going to move over to here. This one's going to move up and start trying to climb the tree. This one as well. And the one on the right is going to get another layer up the tree. You do see that this tree is massive. The putties are climbing it and honestly don't seem to be making a whole lot of headway up towards the star. But if left unattended, they could probably fairly easily get there. So we have melee attacks against Tristan and Thea as the holiday putties bring their candy cane swords to bear.
I know you
They
said
are
bring
not-
them to bear, but I thought you said break, like they were shattering them so they'd be jagged edges.
I mean, yes, they're definitely Santa's blades are solid. These are like cruel implements of putty warfare.
Santa's got 300-year-old rock candy.
Tristan, what
Yep.
what defense are you using?
Still evading with a 15.
15 with an evasion. He does not have an ally within 5 feet, so he does not get an edge. I do get a hit in on you that will deal 1 sharp damage.
Got it.
And then we will attack Thea. Oops. Needs to be a 50. You have an 18.
I have a 20 when I'm
You have a 20.
Power Ranger
All right.
form.
I already went past that, so I'll just do this. It does not succeed because it got a 14. Now, the other 2 that came close are going to pull out these. I don't know. They almost look like super soakers, except they have a very flared nose cone to them, and they bring them to bear, and you can see that on the back of them is this giant hopper full of small glass Christmas ornaments. And they are going to shoot at Rachel and Evie with their ornament launcher.
Of course they will.
You can tell I had fun with this.
That is such
Yes.
a rude weapon. I'm here for
It is.
All right. Rachel, how are you defending?
I think she's far enough away that she's basically going to just duck and weave.
Okay, so give me your
Um,
evasion score.
Evasion is 17, and it says if I haven't moved yet, I can use the defensive.
Yes.
trait.
Which
Okay.
gives
What
you
is,
a plus, I believe that gives you a +2.
okay. Cool. So then 19.
19. I think you can defend, which gives you the +2.
Yeah. That's what it is.
All right. Yep, that is going to miss. And the other one will be coming against Evie, which this will be a downshift because you have cover. And downshift 1.
My
Um,
evasion is currently 18.
Your evasion is currently 18. And that is a 13, so that will miss as well. These this kind of the pat 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 kind of sounds like an airsoft gun or a paintball gun, as these small glass Christmas ornaments come hurtling past you.
They stole my design.
All right, Rachel.
And obviously they explode with a
Mhm.
bunch of like squibs behind me.
Yep.
All right. I am going to advance. I think I can move to the right. I'm going to advance up to here, kind of like up on this snowbank. And I'm going to take my tiger chakram and throw it at the snowman and say, "Come on, Rangers, let's give this guy the cold shoulder."
Thank you, Carl.
No problem.
All right. You will suffer a snag while
Okay.
while targeting Blizzaro with your chakram, because ranged attacks through the blizzard suffer a snag.
Gotcha. Yep, no worries. I just couldn't make it there in one turn.
That's fine.
Difficulty?
Difficulty with the snag will be a 14.
Okay. So 14, and then also
You'll have
input
it-
the snag.
At the very at the end of it, when it asks you for edge, snag, or normal.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
So that's a 10.
Yep. 10.
Okay. Yep.
Didn't
So
get
that
it.
will miss. You are able to, as a free action, summon your power weapon back to your hand.
Cool.
So your chakrams don't get lost and you have to go pick them up.
Yep. I think it goes bouncing off, and every time it caroms off of something, it makes the like tiger growling noise.
Very nice. All right. Anything else from you other than probably summoning that back to your hand?
Summoning that back to my hand, and you can't aim on a melee attack, right? Like,
Nope.
No.
no.
It is
Okay.
specifically on ranged attacks.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I will. I'm not sure what else I can do, so I will just end my turn.
Okay.
But I got in charge range, and that's what I wanted to be.
Perfect. Cameron.
All right, I want to move up to where everybody else is. And then I pull out my oversized Howlitzer gauntlets. And I think that I should be able to use, I don't know if it's alternate effect or what, but they normally do a sonic damage for their ranged attack. Can I attack his field of snow to kind of blow it away?
Yeah, I would say the sonic damage would do that, because basically it's forcing air to move. So you're going to attempt to dispel his protective field.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can I take an aim on that as well?
It's a ranged attack, so you certainly can. I am going to say you will need to beat a DC difficulty of 15. for this.
Ooh, I don't have any skill in targeting, and it put the +1 on fumble. I'm gonna guess I'm going to the D2, but for some reason that says +4.
Give me a second. Let me look at Cameron.
Because I have a 0 in targeting.
That's right. I can't. Yep, that's right. I did give him a 0 in targeting.
That's all right. I'm more of an up close fighter.
It's true, you are.
I did 3 unnecessary flips on my travels, though.
Of course. Of course. 4 would have been excessive.
As it should.
Right.
Yeah. So you're gonna get the upshift. That would take you from a 0 to a D2, is what it should do. But you do suffer a snag because you aren't trained with targeting.
It's a snag. Oh, okay. What was the difficulty?
15.
Yikes. Ah, boo.
You came close.
Oh, I came really. Wow. No, I don't think I did because it rolled the skill as a D8.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There's something
Yep.
weird about the character sheet.
Okay. We'll take a look at it later. But yeah.
All right.
Anything else you would like to do, Cameron?
No. Pew pew. I'm good. Oh, you know what? Who's going next?
Evie.
Maybe. Does that? I want to use one of these quips and speeches, but I only want to do it if they're going to get attacked by the snow clown.
Well, he does seem to be moving in.
Oh, I think I'm out of free actions.
Are you? What's your
Yeah.
total? What's your total speed?
3.
Yes, you only have
Did
one
one aim.
free action.
Never mind.
All right, Evie.
All right. So I'm going to use a total of 3 free actions to aim. I'm then going to take the downshift to use my multiple targets,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to shoot at the 3 putties who are still climbing the tree.
Okie doke.
And just because I really do feel like getting the star would be incredibly bad, I'm going to burn my other story point to use it as specialized.
Okay.
Do I still get the upshift from them trying to climb?
Yes.
Okay. That is a 20. That is not a critical success, but I took the downshift for the multiple targets, so
Right. Okay. So that is going to, I believe, 2 of those have already been hit by that attack.
yep.
So that will knock the 2 on the right. No, not to the map layer. Andy, what are you doing? They go to the GM layer. That way they disappear off the thing.
The
And
map
apparently,
just
The
disappeared.
map
Yep.
just went to the
Deleted
GM
the map.
layer.
map just went to the GM layer. Come on.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Roll
There
20.
we go.
There we go.
Maps in background. Click the token. You go to the GM layer, not the map. There we go. Wow. All right. 2 of the putties are down. The other one is wounded.
And
That's-
then after shooting and taking my free actions, I will move my happy little butt back over. Darn, wrong tool. Back away from the giant snowman and remaining in sniper position.
Okie doke. Thea.
Andy, I have a reckless question.
Okay. I like reckless questions.
Is the blizzard a semicircle or is it a circle around him? Like, is it a dome he's inside?
It's a dome.
Bummer. I'm still gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna run over here to this reindeer because this has been the Alex hangs out with reindeer adventure,
It has been.
and I'm gonna say, Comet, it's time to blitz in that snowman. And I'm gonna jump on Comet's back, and I'm gonna spear this guy with my glaive.
The putty next to you.
I was gonna fly up and hit the snowman in the face.
Okay.
But if you want me to roll like an animal handling check for Comet, I'm happy to do that.
No, I think remember, these are Santa's reindeer.
And I am a Red Ranger.
And you are a Red Ranger. So I will let this play because it is thematic, and I love this campiness that we're rolling ourselves into. And you're going to use your glaive.
Yeah, my hope is to joust the top hat off of his head.
Okay, you will. So the glaive itself has a reach times 2, so that's twice your normal reach. So you can get to that edge from where you're at. So you will have to move into the edge of the blizzard to make that attack at your maximum distance away from him.
I'm a hero. I got this.
You are a hero. You got this. I need an acrobatics skill check of 15 as you hit the edge of the snowfield of the blizzard and are pelted with all sorts of debris and snow. And yes, I said debris instead of debris. You will take 1 blunt damage.
Ow.
Ow.
But you are there and you can make the attack.
All
And
right.
since this is not a ranged attack, it is a melee attack, you do not suffer the snag for firing or for attacking into the blizzard.
Cool. Here we go. Give me something
And
good. What's the difficulty?
this 16 this time, because he can see that you are attacking him, so he's going to try to tough it out.
I got
There
17.
you go. You do.
I would like to use my power strike to spend a
Mm-hmm.
personal power to add bonus damage to the attack if successful.
All right, so you will do 3 damage to Blizzaro the Snow Clown as the glaive cuts into him. What does it look like, Alex?
Yeah, I mount the reindeer. We kick off the ground flying up into the sky, and I come down with the glaive, and I just joust him right in his snow clown face. And I hold it up and look down at the other rangers and say, "Get him!"
All right. Very nice hit. Blizzaro is going next. He goes, well, that wasn't very nice of you. Oh, wait, I already made that joke. Huh. Cold audience.
Well, repeating jokes isn't chill, my guy.
He is going to, with his 1 free action, he's going to make a performance roll.
Oh no.
Difficulty of 15. He does not succeed, and his aura fades.
That's right. There's only one king of performance here.
Okay.
Well, that was a bit of a letdown. He will move over, and he will use his branching strike against Thea. I have looking for a 20.
Yep.
I do not hit. So his twig arms reach out and try to slash at you, but they do not catch. Next up, we have Tristan.
All right. Well, let's switch from my blaster to my big 2-handed hammer, because that's what you do. Look back at Sam with a smile, and then take a baseball swing for Christmas at this buddy. He's a 13, correct?
Yes. Actually, 15.
50. Gotcha.
Try to tough this one out.
Hit the buddy. Critically success.
You critically succeed, so a stun and an energy. That is enough to knock. No, that putty is not knocked out. He has 2 health. Get back here,
Gotcha.
putty. Go back there. But he does lose one of his actions next turn because of the stun. Anything else, Tristan?
I'm gonna stand between Santa and him, so I'm good where I'm at. No free action, so I'm good.
All right. It is the holiday putty's turn. Let's see here. The 1 is going to continue climbing the tree, getting to another level. We have 2 in melee combat with Thea and Tristan. The 1 with the ornament launcher is going to move back, but they will take aim at Evie. The other one will move further down to the edge of the map and will take aim. Let's see here. What's my distance? They will take aim at Thea. So we have a candy cane sword attack against Thea, against Tristan, an ornament launcher attack against Evie, and an ornament launcher attack against Thea. So starting with Thea, we'll run both of my attacks. I'm looking for a difficulty of 20. That's not going to hit there. Candy cane sword coming in. He does have an ally within 5 feet, so he will get an edge. Make both roll 5s. So there we go. Okay, takes the better. So that misses completely. Now roll 20 is doing what we all needed it to do. We have an ornament launcher attack against Evie for 16 this time, because I don't believe you had an action to roll acrobatics.
I did not.
So
16 will hit me.
Well, I have no. I was.
Oh, yeah.
I did roll a 16.
Oh, there you go.
You will take 1 blunt damage.
Okay. Ow.
And the last one, which is the candy cane sword against Tristan.
I will spend a story point
Okay.
to get 5 to my defense.
All right. Get rid of that candy cane. That's going to give you a 20.
Yep.
He does not have an ally within 5, so he does not get that.
Wow.
Ooh, you are lucky you did that, sir.
Sure are.
Excellent use.
It's a Christmas miracle.
All right. Very nicely done. Believe that is all of my putties because the 1 is climbing the tree. All right, Rachel.
All right. I'm gonna flip into combat with the snowman dude. And as I start so both the chakrams are out now, and I'm sort of flipping side to side and doing multiple cuts. As I'm doing so, I'll say something along the lines of, "It's a shame about your performance. It was enough to bring tears to my eyes."
Oh.
And so I am going to spend a point of personal power to use strike bonus to upshift my first melee attack.
Nice.
You got a triple strike.
Yep, that happens automatically if it's a finesse-based melee.
Oh, nice.
What is the difference of using specialization?
So specialization, it allows you, it rolls all of your dice that are in that skill set. So if you have a D6, it'll roll a D6, a D4, and a D2, and
Okay.
it will take the best roll out of that set.
Gotcha. Okay. Why not? I will spend a story point to count myself as specialized for this attack.
Okay. Yeah, put those up on the Roll20 page. I like to delete them. As I have a feeling I know what's about to happen to my bad guy.
So 11?
Oh,
which feels like it sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That first attack in that flurry won't hit.
all right. Well,
You're,
I'll go with-
you're gonna look for you're looking for a 16.
okay. Yep. So now I'm just down at my normal ones. Nope. Oh, no specialization. This one is again no change. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna spend another story point to turn this into a classic Ranger moment. So I, of course, have being a single Ranger alone, have engaged the giant monster, which results in a really cool scene of me slicing bits and pieces out of him and him going ooh, 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 with like squibs going off and everything like that. For smoke to roll over, then for it to clear, and for him to just sort of start laughing at me.
Yep.
But as a result of this, I have tried to pull so much towards myself that I've surged energy in the grid. So I'm going to spend the story point to give everybody 1d2 personal power.
nice.
Okay. You're gonna grid bloom.
I'm going to grid bloom. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Do we each roll a die?
Yes, you each roll a d2.
Yay.
All
Can you
right.
go above your.
No, you cannot go above your total personal power. So, I believe I just deal 1 point to everyone.
Yep. So everyone should be at full, basically, I
Yeah.
think.
Except for Carl, who has no more. Or, except for Rachel, probably has no more power. Right? Or does she
No,
still have
a
one?
power I'm good with. Story points is what I'm out of.
Okay.
Yeah, ditto.
So,
All right.
all right, cool. Well, I tried to do a thing. It didn't work.
You remember how Aiden takes down things one-on-one, and that's exactly what you tried to do.
Yeah.
The Green Ranger of the team, who is not here this evening.
Yeah.
Cameron.
That's me. All right. I don't think that I can do anything about that putty that is climbing the tree, so I am going to join Rachel. Not using the ruler, but using the selector. There we go. I will flip up over here, and I will attack him with my Howlitzer. I will spend a story point to act as if I have
Specialization.
specialization.
Boink.
Yay.
Yay, I get to delete the candy canes. Nom nom nom.
It's not as good for me as it is for Rachel. I
You'll go against the
can't
16.
aim. Okay, cool. 16. He's tough. Don't you think your ice puns are a little on the nose? Which is where I'm hitting him.
Oh,
I'd say he doesn't care at all.
Carrot all.
Ooh.
Oh,
I was just about to say that. You beat me by 2 seconds.
I hit it, guys. It's gone.
Nice.
I didn't cancel it. Where's the thingy?
Is it hiding behind your character sheet?
It may hide
No,
behind your character sheet.
My character sheet is off in a separate window.
Oh, weird.
So
Oh, maybe it doesn't like the popped out. I don't know.
difficulty is 16.
Yep.
Submit. Oh, I missed the normal, so maybe it was somewhere else.
Ah.
Wait, no, nothing.
When I tried
It's
to
not
add
happening.
a specialization to something I didn't have a specialization, and it freaked out too. So I don't know if maybe that's a bug in the sheet.
Hmm.
Oh.
You're trying to use your might one though, right?
Yeah, which I have a D4 in, but I don't have a specialization.
Right.
I'll try it without a specialization. 16. Normal. Submit.
That time it completely.
It rolled a 0 on the skill.
Go ahead and roll your. You have a D4.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, probably not going to hit anyway. So.
Unless
Well,
there's
that's-
explosions.
It's trying to roll your ranged attack, not your melee. That's why.
What? I might have clicked on the wrong one the second time.
Go ahead and click
Try
on
again.
the right one. Yeah, now try it with specialization,
Uh,
maybe. Because if it was trying to do the,
I thought I did this the first time.
I guess we'll find out. Okay,
Wah, 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 wah.
still a failure. Okay. Anything else, Cameron?
Because I can't be successful, that doesn't mean someone else can. So, has Evie been using her rifle?
Oh yes.
Oh,
Extensively.
I
To
don't
great
know.
effect.
I have to double check that you're in range of me. You are good. I will use equip and speech to give Evie an upshift. Come on, Evie, knock that star out of the sky, or that putty out of the sky, not the star.
I was gonna say, I think we don't want to hit the star.
Oh,
like,
well,
Alright.
we
The
broke
star would be
Christmas.
bad.
Evie.
All right. Well, Evie is again going to take 2 actions to aim. And then I guess I get an upshift from the quip and an upshift
Mhm.
because he's climbing.
Yep.
I'm going to spend a point of personal power to use my volley ability.
Apparently, I got 2 of them.
Yeah, because I shouldn't have been able to go up to 3.
Oh
Um,
yes.
So with my volley, I will get to shoot twice. Not specialization because I'm out of story points. I've already shot this putty once, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So then I will put my other shot into the putty on the ground who's been shooting at me.
Okay.
No, I will not. I miss.
Oh wow.
Well, curses.
So you'll take the second attack against the same one.
Yep. Well, yeah, I'll put my second attack on the one who's climbing the tree.
Yeah.
So,
Holy moly, your skill die is a D12? Oh, that was 3 upshifts, wasn't it?
Yeah.
4 up shifts actually, but
My goodness.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So close.
There it is.
You have an alternate effect of a knockdown.
I do, which I suppose I actually could have been using that to not just plunk them off the tree.
But dealing the normal attack will destroy that putty as it's climbing the tree because it only had one one hit point left. So it
Yeah,
is
although in
gone.
retrospect, thinking about it, depending on how far up in the air they were,
The fall damage could have destroyed him anyway.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So, oh well.
Oh well. It's a good shot
Um,
anyway.
And I'm a move.
Wait, did your second shot hit?
No, my first shot missed. My second shot hit. I'm gonna move over here. And
get
yeah,
two
add
to
2
you.
to my evasion for the turn.
All right. Thea.
Well, Kama and I are gonna go fly up here and get the snowman again
All right.
with my thunder glaive.
16 as your difficulty test.
Use the story point. Act as if you're specialized.
I'll do that. I will be specialized in reindeer jousting for this round. 16, you said, Andy?
Yes.
We're gonna. No. Can
Uh-huh.
I reroll?
You can re-roll the 1, which
Isn't
isn't
gonna
going to
help.
help you.
Oh. And I think that's my turn. Common and I will come over here, up in the air, so we're not in melee range of this putty.
Okay. Well, that means it's going to be Blazzaro's turn. And seeing as how he now has 3 rangers around him, this seems like a really good point in time to recreate his area effect and catch all 3 of you.
Oh no, we're in fireball formation.
So, my last usage of Let It Snow for the scene. You all are within his area effect. I need a difficulty 15 acrobatics check.
Do I get a bonus for being on a ranger?
No, you do not.
I'd ask.
I am not penalizing you for being on a ranger.
Might have to be the best you can hope for.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Wah, wah, wah.
Cameron, you will take the 1 bludgeoning damage or 1
Oh,
blood
no.
damage. The other 2 manage to dip, duck, dive, dodge, and dodge. And deer. Nice. All right. Is it getting hot in here, or is it just me? Tristan.
All right. 2 questions. One, is Santa doing anything now that he's up and about?
He is he still seems like he's trying to pull himself together. Like there are 2 things that he seems to be lacking. One, you realize that what Zordon said is true. His connection to the morphing grid, because he's given away so much of his magic, is limited. And 2, he has given away a lot of his magic and he's taken a lot of hits.
Gotcha. And then 2, I think he would not count as an ally for swinging at the putty.
He would. I will let you count him as an ally for the purposes of swinging at the putty.
Gotta look good in front of Santa. Gotta be a good boy. All right. Going for the putty. He is a 15.
He is a 15, yes.
Merry Christmas. Nope.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
There's
We are
so many
we are
terrible
back.
rolls.
Yeah, we are back to our horrible rolls. All right. I have been forgetting to do this because I built all of these holiday putties with an actual power.
Oh.
Yes.
beyond their candy cane swords and their
Well, so instead of 2 perks, they end up with a perk and a power because they have a hang up.
yeah.
The power is called the Corrupted Christmas Spirit. Basically, as they are awash in the magic of Christmas that they were able to successfully steal from Santa. They can either surround themselves in a darkened motif of holiday lights, which will impose a downshift on all attacks against them, or they can expend this power to basically attack everything in a 15-foot cone against the willpower. If they hit, targets are mesmerized. So I'm actually going to do that and attempt to mesmerize Tristan.
So beautiful.
It's so beautiful. These dark motes of light. What's your willpower defense, Tristan?
A 17.
17, which is a good number for. And he does not succeed. The one over here is going to surround itself with the motes of light so that any attacks against it will require a downshift, and it will attack Thea. This one has the sword. No, difficulty of 20. Another 11 doesn't hit. Oh, I have my one back there. And then 2 candy cane, or not 2 candy cane, 2 ornament launchers. This one will move over here and target Evie. The other one will target Cameron. Ornament launcher at Evie with an 18. as your defense.
Yep.
Gets a 21.
God damn.
Take a blunt damage. And then against Cameron, defense of 17.
17 toughness.
17 toughness. Oh, this will deal 2 sharp damage.
Wow, I'm out of health.
You are out
I
of
mean,
health.
I only have 1 health.
Does really only have 1 health? Oh boy.
Well, I have 2 to start with. I've
Right, you
already
had-
taken 1 earlier in the scene.
Right. So you would be you'd be knocked out. This will you can choose to demorph.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah.
I will demorph instead of going unconscious.
Yep. So go ahead and flip your token to show that you have been demorphed. You are knocked. You are knocked down at the very least, as in the show. All right. That was ow. And that was my holiday putties. Rachel.
Ham! And she'll like flip to the side and put herself between the now demorphed Cam and big scary snowman dude.
Big scary snowman dude.
And I don't have any power, but or no, I do have do have power. That's right. Yeah. So I'm going to spend a personal power to upshift my first melee attack, and hopefully one of these 3 attacks I'm about to launch will land.
Mm-hmm.
Do. And a difficulty 15, right?
16.
16. Okay.
Yep. Nice.
Yay!
Yay!
Woohoo!
All right.
1 hit, 1
So-
sharp.
1 hit, 1 sharp. And... Do. Ah, dang. And last one. Oh, come on.
Oh, so close.
All right. Well, I landed a hit on him.
You did. Cam.
My turn, and I'm demorphed.
Mm-hmm.
Ironically, I have 2 power points I can't use anyway.
Mm.
Is anybody else on the team injured?
Oh yeah.
Who's been injured? Who's in danger?
I'm down to my last health. I've taken 2.
I've taken
Is
1
any-
out of 3 for blunt damage.
Taking one of my 2.
All right. This snowman seems to be the dangerous thing. So, Thea, you got this. As a free action, spend one of your quips to give an ally. Oh yeah, you're not close enough, Evie. A temporary health that lasts until the end of the combat scene.
Oh,
Nice.
cool. Thank you.
I'm gonna move over
Out of the aura.
to Santa.
That's to
yeah,
Santa.
out of the aura to Santa. And I have personal power. I'm demorphed here. I don't know if there's any story way for me to like give Santa my morphin power.
I will allow that. Yeah. Go ahead and give me a story point. That'll energize Santa, and he'll be able to basically step in and say interpose if you need him to.
All I'll be able to do is protect me. All right, cool, whatever. I'm all out of quips and speeches, guys.
All right, Evie.
Oh god. All right. So which putty's the one that's been shooting me?
The one to the north, above, out of the aura.
Okay. And there's one all the way down in the south too, isn't there?
Yep, that's the one that's been shooting Cam and Rachel.
All right. Well, I'm going to use my other point of personal power and volley again. First shooting at that putty who's been shooting at me
Mm-hmm.
and taking
Upshifts.
yeah. There we go.
All right, so that's the one to the north.
Yep.
That one is.
That's a 19 total. So
Yep, that one's gone because I believe that one's already been shot at least once by you.
okay.
I think the one to the south is the one that hasn't been hit at all.
Is the one in melee with Tristan? Has he been hit yet?
Yes.
I thumped him with a hammer.
I'm gonna see if I can get him off of my buddy then.
Okay.
Leave my friends alone. Nope. We'll miss.
Okay.
He's a wily one.
Roll 20 giveth and roll 20 taketh away.
Yeah.
There.
It is time for this snowman to meet his maker. Comet and I are going to wind up, and we're going to smack crap out of him. And I'll spend my last story point to be specialized with my
Okay.
Thunderglaive. And hope for the best. Thundertail Glaive, activate! Oh shoot, what's the difficulty?
16.
16. Yes!
Nice.
That's it!
Nice.
And I will spend a personal power point to add a point of damage to it.
That is going to be enough to take out Blazaro. And he, as your, what does it look like as your Thundertail Glaive slices through him?
Yeah, so I look down at Comet, and I look down at the Rangers who are in danger. I kick Comet in the ribs, and I spur forward as my Thundertail Glaive begins to ignite with hot lightning. And we fly into the center of Bozaro's head and out the other side as his body explodes and melts in a shower of squibs and ice.
You face the camera with him behind you exploding.
Yep.
Right.
That's how it works.
One glaive over my hand and Comet rearing up in the snow.
Comet settles back down and says, you know, you could have just asked if you wanted to charge. You didn't have to kick me in the ribs.
You can talk?
Yeah, I can talk.
Sorry.
How do you think we made fun of Rudolph?
I suppose that's fair.
Are we in a claymation special?
I thought about it.
Oh, ouch.
With that,
I believe in claymation specials. You're in one.
with that, the holiday putties do retreat from the battlefield, and you have successfully saved the magic of Christmas from the hands of Rita Repulsa. Santa kind of he props you up under his shoulder, or with you under his shoulder, Cameron, and he's kind of leaning on one of his candy cane swords, and he goes, "Well done, Rangers. Thank you for getting here as quickly as you did. Suffice to say, I've given a lot of myself lately and was not up to the task of defending the magic of Christmas this evening."
It was
welcome,
no
Santa.
problem, Santa Claus.
Anything for a fellow ranger.
Yeah. Santa, Ranger Santa.
Oh, you kids did a good job this evening. Thank you very much. I think I might have something for you. He said, "Come back to my workshop." And he heads back to the workshop, and in the workshop are 5 figurines. Tristan, you recognize them because you have been working on them.
Hey.
Alpha said you might have needed a little bit of a hand with these, and after tonight, I do believe you have proven yourselves worthy of these. And he hands each one of you the key to your Zord.
Oh.
Thank you, Santa. This is a massive honor for us.
Is anyone gonna say it? Is
I'm
it-
in Narnia.
I'm not what I was going for, but I like it.
I hope it's not out of place. I just hug Santa. I mean, full on just- Look at the sword.
I
You
think
guys-
it's-
This
He
might
pats
be
you on the back.
this might be the best Christmas ever.
Aww. With that, you guys are able to spend a little bit of time recuperating at the North Pole before you teleport back to the command center. When you get back to the command center, Aiden, your Green Ranger, is standing there in the room. They have a bag at their side, and they look at all of you and they say, if I realized you guys were dealing with such an issue, I would have made it back sooner.
Oh, it's okay.
We took care of it.
Yeah, well, on a
Did you know
day.
Santa was real?
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to tell me all about it.
Absolutely.
We were doing the Secret Santa thing today, right after the party got over with. I've got my gift here.
Yeah. Yep.
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 All right, Rangers, go ahead and let's start with Thea. Who did I give you your Secret Santa, and what did you get them?
So Thea got Tristan for Secret Santa. So she will walk up to Tristan and she will reach in and pull out a little small wrapped rectangular box.
I mean, is it technically Christmas? Can I open it?
Yeah, of course you can open it.
Or rip
We
off
just
the
talked to
wrapping?
Santa. I think you can open it.
I don't want to be bad. It's Christmas. Christmas Eve.
The week before Christmas. But it is Secret Santa with the Ranger team, so
Just don't tell him anything.
Right,
He
right.
probably already knows. I'll open it up and look.
And Tristan, inside there is a state-of-the-art multi-tool that is able to be used on all sorts of different electronic devices. It's got charging stations and ports for different things, and it's got a flashlight on the end of the screwdriver function.
Damn, that's amazing. Well, not to go out of order, but here, and Tristan will pull out a little red envelope and hand it to you.
And Thea will unfurl it.
Get out your phone a second. And when you open it up, there's just a little QR code, and when you take a picture of it on your phone after a moment says loading, the little lightning bolt will appear, and then it brings up all your vitals, your systems go. So I kind of been working with the Morphin grid, and well, now as long as you're connected to the grid, it can track your vital sign, your statistics, your moves. It'll check your form, and it'll let you train and tell you what you could do to maybe make it a little bit better. And I mean, I know you're always worried about being the best. This will make sure that you are.
I'm gonna break so many records. Also, I'm joining the equine team.
There might be a setting for horseback riding on there. If not, I'll make sure there is.
Do they have reindeer on the equine team?
probably not. All
Thank you,
right.
JS.
Thank you.
All right. Evie.
Yes. Evie had Cam for a Secret Santa. So Evie reaches into her jacket and pulls out a very nice looking card and hands it over to Cam. I hope you'll like this. It's not a conventional gift, but I think it'll be something good for you.
Open it up.
Okay. When you open it up, you see that it is an invitation to play at the reception for the Olympic trials coming up in a few weeks. And then Evie will say, there'll be all sorts of real important people there and media, so I figured it was a huge chance for you to get your stuff out there, and I hope you like it.
Wow, you've really outdone yourself. I feel like I'm gonna faint right now. And he says, do me a favor and check your email.
Okay.
There's Laura doesn't know how these work. There's a link to a Spotify playlist. I made you a mixtape.
That's perfect.
It has about half the songs on it are like TikTok songs. A little less than half the songs on it are 90s songs that my dad introduced me to because he has excellent taste in music. And then there's the very last song is a song that Cam wrote, and it's all about how you have the power inside you to change the world.
Aw,
Aw.
that's perfect. Thank you.
So that leaves Rachel.
So Rachel got Aiden,
Mhm.
and she has been very focused on them for a while and very tuned into what they have and have not noticed about the various cosplays she's done over the last year or so that we've been Rangers. So she thinks that she's kind of nailed down on what they like. So she's going to sort of present what will look like a small watch to them.
Mhm.
And she has sussed out that they are actually a huge DBZ fan. Like
Oh.
secretly like a huge DBZ fan.
Mhm.
And she has made a costume. Like she's been able to figure out that that they are a big DBZ fan, but she has no idea what their favorite character was. So she just made one costume for everybody. Like
Okay.
all of the entire main cast of DBZ she made. And then she worked with Alpha a little bit to put it in like a Ben 10 style watch. Used
nice.
a little bit of the Morphin Grid, like a little bit of that Morphin Grid magic. Not to superpower anything, but just do the like quick change in clothings thing. So she'll present this to them and say, I think you'll like this. I hope you do. But if not, let me know. I can always make you different costumes to go in it.
So they take it, they start fiddling with it, and they go, oh, wow. This is, you see them, they put it on their wrist and they swipe through, and they stop on one and they hit the button, and it's Gohan's outfit when he becomes a superhero.
Say a man.
Say a man.
Say a man.
And he and they strike the pose, the Saiyaman pose.
It's almost like a dab, but your hands not covering your eyes.
Yep. And so then they hit they go, and how do I change back?
We're still working on that. Alpha, right now it only works in the command center. Because Alpha has to drain it directly.
So Alpha drains it away, and Aiden is back in their original clothing, and they get an envelope out, and they're like, well, this is for you, and I really hope you like it. They present it, and they kind of shyly tuck some hair behind their right ear.
Okay.
You open the envelope, and it is 2 tickets to a private screening of the most sought after anime movie that's going to debut in the US for your favorite series.
Okay, gotcha.
I thought we could go together.
Yeah, absolutely. I love this series. This is fantastic. We can go in costume if you want. I've got a couple of ones that I've been meaning to make one for this, but I think it was.
Aiden reaches out and grabs your hand. and gives it a squeeze.
Okay, that actually stops her talking for a moment. Oh, you mean together?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she'll just shake her head. Or nod her head, rather.
Tristan's going to surreptitiously walk by Rachel and nudge her in the back, just to knock her into possibly a hug with Aiden as he moves by. And
Yeah.
very quietly under his breath, just get him, hero. It keeps her walking.
Blue Ranger wingman.
Evie will whisper to Cam. I'm totally calling them Raiden.
All right. And with that tender scene at the end of our episode, I think that is going to do it for our holiday one shot this evening. Thank you so very much to all of my players for sticking it out for an extra 35 minutes than we normally go to get through all of this. Thank you to all of the viewers that have been watching this live, or if you're watching this on video on demand or over on YouTube when we get it up there. Thank you so much for joining, for following, for taking a peek at this story. While all the mechanics may not have been all up to snuff, we definitely had a great time bringing this off to you guys. So I will pass it around the table for everyone to say their goodbyes, plug anything else that's coming up on the network, and then we will be out of here for the evening. Alex?
Yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out with us tonight. As far as news around the network, please come back next Monday for our ongoing Titan City Christmas special, Silenced Night. Our heroes are about to get attacked by abominable snowmen, which was going to be probably bad news for somebody. Next Tuesday, we'll be back with our Gem Stars, and then next Wednesday, I think I'm running a one-shot also.
That was the plan.
Yeah, so I will be back here for our Into the Christmas Idiot Box adventure, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll have new blog posts coming soon. Our new episodes from YouTube will hit the website on Friday. I'll let Aaron plug the other thing that's network related. But yeah, thank you again for hanging out with us, and I'll hand it over to Aaron.
So thank you all so much for watching, however you are watching us. This was a ton of fun. It was real fun to engage in my indulge in 90s nostalgia playing Power Rangers. And I really do enjoy the Essence 20 system. Totally not going to nudge Carl to run Transformers at some point. So the other thing I would like to plug is Untold Stories Project has a Patreon, because we love making content for you, and hopefully you love in consuming our content, and well, it costs us money. So if you would like to support us, hop over to the Patreon. There are all sorts of fun things over there. We have character sheets for some of these one-shots. There will be opportunities to play games with us, to name an NPC, all sorts of cool stuff. So it's at patreon.com/UntoldStoriesProject. And thanks so much. And I will pass it down to Laura.
Hey, thanks for the opportunity to play. This was fun. A big trip down memory lane for me. I don't have anything to plug, so I will pass it to Kevin.
Hey everyone, Deuce, your occasional guest, more often not chat lurker, so I will always say please make sure if you can join us live and interact, come in the chat. We have a lot of fun and pick on most of the cast, and we'd love if you did as well. It's wonderful to play, wonderful having everybody here, and I will only say the same thing I say at the end of every episode. Mama, don't let your kids grow up to be speedsters. And after that, we'll go to Carl.
Nothing for me to plug, but just a very enjoyable evening gaming with some cool people. So thank you all for watching, and hope to be on the stream again soon.
All right, thank you guys. So one other thing to note, with the Patreon, we will be putting up character sheets. So if you're interested at all in how these characters were built, you'd be able to find them through that. As for my sign off for this evening, just know that you aren't alone. in anything that you might be dealing with. And if you need to talk to somebody, please reach out and talk to somebody. We would rather you be around than not. So take care of yourselves as best you can. And with that, may the power protect you all. Have a good night.